Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys is we're going to be discussing a pair of Travis Scott lows that is making some progress, or is really setting up to start going up in price, in my opinion. They've been looking really good as of recent. There's been some high sales. The bids are starting to go over the last sale, and usually these are some of the signs as to, hey, this sneaker is probably going up in price right now, or about to go up in price. So I would just pay attention to these. Again, if you've been holding this Travis low, I would keep holding on to it for a bit. If you want to, again, you can always sell it. Because the market is very, very strong for Travis lows, and there's always profit behind them. So yeah, we'll just kind of get into it, discuss that, and see if these can keep making some progress. So let's go. Because they've already made a little bit of progress, but let's see if that can continue. You know what I mean? So let's get into it. If you guys want more content like this, then go ahead, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's just try to 300 likes on this video. That is the normal goal that we always shoot for. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them down below in the comments. I will get back to you guys ASAP. And I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm forgetting. I don't think so. I don't think there's anything I'm forgetting, but if there is, let me know in the comment section. Feel free to check the Whatnot lives, any of that down below, my IGs. Again, it's all down below there in the pinned comment. And shout out everyone who tuned in today on the Whatnot live. I'm probably editing this video, so it's out a little bit later, but hopefully it's out on time. If not, then hey, your boy's packing orders and processing some stuff there, you know what I'm saying? But appreciate everyone who tuned in today, and make sure y'all check out the next stream, which I believe is coming up Friday. So yeah, I hope y'all will enjoy. That's everything I really need to discuss. Again, it is all down below in that pinned comment, as I say, so check that out, and let's get started. As you guys can see, we do have the screen recording started, and we've moved over right here, so hopefully the view is good for you guys. But taking a look at the current prices on the Travis Scott medium olive, as you guys can see, between a range of about 500 and we'll just say 500 flat to about $600. Well, you can see size 13 is a bit cheaper, so we'll say $480 to $600, because you can see size 7 is close, and getting really close to that price range. Also 6.5 is already above it. 5.5 is absolutely insane. Let's see what that's actually selling at. 560 is the last sale. So you can see some of these ones, the last sales are actually, well, you can see last sale for this one's almost $1,000. So they're a little bit all over the place in the small sizes, but it just goes to show you, hey, in these men's Travis Scott sneakers, go for some of the small sizes sometimes. They will be harder to hit, but down the line, they'll end up going for some bread because, well, the ladies will want them too. But, you know what I mean? They don't make as many of them in the small sizes for the ladies because it's a men's sneaker. So they're mostly focused on in, 9, 10, 11, 12, if that makes sense. And size 13, actually, size 13 Travis lows tend to not be too hard to cop. As you guys can see, size 13 is not going for a crazy bag. Same as size 14. That's actually kind of surprising to me, size 14 being cheap. But, hey, shout out my Big Feet gang. You can actually go get these for a little bit cheaper than, well, the smaller sizes, which is usually never the case. So I would pay attention to that. You know what I mean? If I had big feet, I would definitely, I'd probably be looking for the shoe, you know what I mean, for the collection, because this is usually never the case. But aside from that, as you guys can see with the current prices, again, we discussed between a range of about $480 to almost $600. I really want to show you all the chart, though. Again, as you guys can see, I don't feel like a lot of people are paying attention to this sneaker right now, because let me just... Here, I'll just take the sneaker out. I actually got one right here to show in the video today. I just hadn't taken it out yet. But looking at this sneaker, again, such a nice pair in hand. Like, just take a look at these details, man. Such a wearable colorway. I think that's one of the main things we can all agree on about this sneaker is that it's easy to wear. Like, I'd have no problem putting these on feet. It would be very, very easy to rock this sneaker. So I think that's one of the main things we can all say about this shoe. It's very, very wearable. But taking a look at the chart, I think the main reason people have been sleeping on these is because look where they started out. As you guys can see, we were down here at, it said 480. So 480 was where we were at down here. Now, you guys see where we're consistently selling at $580. That's an $100 rise right there. And people haven't even been paying attention to it because it's been slow and consistent over the months. That's $100 in progress on average in all sizes that these have been selling. So these are selling for $100 higher than they were back in October of last year. So I just want you guys to understand that these have made $100 worth of progress already. And I think the progress is really going to start ramping up because A, these are only getting more limited month by month, right? More people are towing their pair, more people are selling their pair off, right? That means that there's less new pairs on the market, so they're getting harder to find brand new. And it's also a Travis low. Just go look at how most of them have performed over time. The Black Phantoms, some of the OG colorways. What are some? The Canaries are even making some great progress right now. You know what I mean? Like, if you go look at some of these other colorways that are doing really good right now, there's almost no reason, in my opinion, as to why these can't make some progress. Like, these are super wearable. Like, I think that's one of the main things I like about this Travis low is its wearability. It's crazy wearable. So that's what I can say about this particular sneaker. Just be looking out for the Travis lows, man, especially this one. It's making some progress right now. It's a super wearable colorway. I can dive into a bit more about the pricing, so I'll do that right now. I just wanted to show you guys again what they look like in case you haven't seen them yet, anything like that. Very nice sneaker in hand. They look as good as they do in photos. And I think that's one of the reasons as to why these are also doing good in prices, because that wearability factor. I mentioned that in a lot of videos. A super wearable sneaker is going to do good over time. So just be paying attention to that. That's why a lot of these SB Dunk lows, right, that sometimes will get slept on a bit, will do really good over time. Like even some of these GR colorways will surprise people. Why? Because they're super wearable or unique. And, well, those are the types of shoes that people are willing to pay a bit more for. But taking a look at another chart for this sneaker, as you guys can see, the Velvet Browns, I don't think these are making a lot of progress right now, if I'm correct. Let me see. I think they're making slight progress, but not a lot. Yeah, you can see very, very slight progress on the Velvet Browns. They haven't started yet, so still got some time to buy the Velvet Browns, keep in mind. They might even dip a bit, so you might be able to catch a steal. That's crazy that the Arts on Rec SB is selling for that. Hey, these are going to be a good flip. Make sure y'all don't sleep on these. Even though I know they look like the Safari Olympics SBs, they're gonna do better than that, I'll tell you that. So, looking at the Canaries, again, this is another one I want to show y'all right now. Look at these, man. Again, these are doing real good right now, so be paying attention to the Canaries. These are starting to really make some progress. And, of course, the OG olive colorway. I mean, again, can't deny these. Look at that. Look at that. Again, we're probably not going to see a rise like this for the other olive colorway, but as you can see, they're having more of a slow and consistent and drawn out rise. So we're going to see something like this soon. It's not going to be as fast, right, where it runs up, like, as you can see, like almost $200 in a month, but I definitely could see it running up $200 in 4 or 5 months. So just be paying attention to that. I definitely think we have some great progress on the way for the medium olives. And I mean, if you just go look at other Travis lows, almost every single other past Travis low has gone up in price at least 100, 200, 300 bucks. So I think there's almost no reason as to why the medium olives can't go up at least another 100. They already have made $100 worth of progress, but I think at least $200 worth of progress on average in all sizes is due for the medium olives. We're already $100 progress in. I think there's another $100 that's going to be on the way. So we'll probably see these at 580 to 680 in my opinion very, very soon. Within a year, that'd be my personal opinion, probably closer to like 10, 12 months from now. And what was I going to say? Not this colorway though, not this colorway. That's the OG olive colorway. This one is one I could definitely see being much, much more expensive again very soon. I could see this being 580 to 680 in 10 to 12 months, a much more expensive sneaker. The reason being, super wearable colorway. You can already see the asks are pretty much there. I mean, these are going to make some crazy progress. Just be ready for it. It's a wearable shoe, and again, it's on a Travis low, so they just didn't make a lot of them. You know what I mean? There's not many bulk sellers for these anymore. So that's what I can say about this particular shoe. Keep holding. I think the progress, again, is going to continue to happen. I'm going to end the screen recording just so I can kind of like explain myself a bit better, but like, the reason I think these have a lot more progress to make is because, well, if you go look at a lot of Travis lows, right, they've made $300 to $400 to $500 worth of progress, and it's been over the course of a couple years, right? Maybe it all happened within a few months, but the other $100, $200 happened within a year or two. So I would just be, understanding that these may go up like another $50, $100, and it may just kind of be slow and consistent over time. But eventually these will spike in price. I don't know when it'll be, but eventually it's going to happen. It happens with pretty much every single Travis low. You guys can see it's within like a span of a month. They'll go up like $100. So it'll happen with these. I just don't know when that month will be. So just, again, keep holding. That's my thoughts. But if you guys want more content like this, again, let me know how y'all are feeling about the medium olives. I love this pair. Again, super wearable. This is my size, but a nice colorway. That's just one of the main things we can all agree on maybe about this sneaker. Maybe you don't like them, maybe it's not your style, but it is a wearable colorway and they all fit together. So if y'all want more content like this, and again, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do not forget, let's just try to 300 likes in this video. That is the normal goal that we always shoot for. You guys can check me out my IGs, the Whatnot Lives, any of that. Again, it is all down below in the pinned comments, so make sure y'all check it out. And shout out to everyone who tuned in today on the Whatnot Live. I know we were live for at least a couple hours, so hopefully we got a decent amount of things sold, just chatted, had a good convo and talk with you guys. I'm gonna definitely it's the morning right now so I'm gonna make sure I get like some water and like just stay hydrated for the stream today, because it's been crazy hot outside lately, man. It was 98 yesterday, so your boy was cooking, but not the best weather for moving boxes, but it's hey, you know how it is sometimes. So my G's, everything else is down below in the pinned comments, so be able to check it out if y'all want to. It's also in the description. And yeah, that's everything we can say about the medium olive lows. Again, super wearable colorway. Not really surprised these are making great progress right now, because again, you see them in hand, you're like, okay, yeah, these are easy to rock, and well, it has the Travis name behind it, so that's all you really need, you know what I mean? So I'm T. Thank you guys. I hope y'all have a great day, and let me know if you got that pair and if you're still holding it. I'm T, and I will catch y'all in the next video tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see y'all then. Don't miss out. Peace.